Hey, Buzzy fans! Welcome back to my channel. It's me again, BUZZYBEE Veralise. Can you see this yummy goodness? So I'm just gonna share with you my throwback week where I had to do bulk cooking, guys. So without further ado, let me not waste much of your time. Let's go straight into the cooking. For the sake of our time, I'll not be able to show you all the ingredients, but as I'm working on them, because I made 3 different soup, I'll be showing you what they are. So this is crayfish, the previous one was a cow tripe and the beef, and this is ogbono. This is the first one I'm going to be making, and then we have the chili flakes and seasoning cubes. Yeah, and the next one is the bitter leaf. The bitter leaf is important for me. I love it in my soup. Right, so together now I'm going to put in the cow tripe and the meat so it can cook for just a bit, and not more than 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, it's ready. Yeah, because it's actually a soft part of meat. Yeah, so right now it's cooking. Look at that steam, it's so amazing. I'm adding the stockfish to it because it needs to soften in the food. I need the stockfish to really soften. Now I am adding the cow tripe, yeah, because I boiled it separately before I changed the pot. So you have to stir together all the time so that you check if it's soft, if it's well done. You know, you don't want to start eating chewing gum as meat, so it has to be like biteable sizes and also easy. Right, I'm adding my palm oil. Palm oil is made from the palm nuts tree itself. There's a process for this. It's really very tasking, and palm oil is pretty expensive. Yeah, so I'm turning them together. Just keep watching, guys. Keep watching as you see every process. I'm gonna write some of them down on the screen for you to see what is going on. So I just added chili flakes. I love this particular chili flakes because it's very spicy, and ogbono needs spice. It has to be hot. Okay, so I'm stirring them together, and I'm gonna cover it for a while to boil. Right, it's been boiling for about 5 minutes, and look at that steam. Everything is well incorporated. The palm oil I put in earlier, it's in there. The stockfish, it's already softened. So the next thing I'm going to do now is for me to add my dried catfish. Do you see this catfish? I already froze it before. Now I dried it up and I pieces it, deboned it, and put it in the freezer. So I just take it as I wish. Yeah. So the next one is I'm going to put a dry ogbono. Some people like to mix it with oil, but I found this one pretty fast when I want to work fast. Except I want to take a lot of time, then I can start to do all of those long processes. Yes, but I found this one very easy for me to work with. Super easy. So I stir everything. Make sure to stir it so there is no lump. Okay, avoid lump, guys. So I'm stirring them in now so there is no lump. Then I'm not going to cover it. I'm going to leave it like this to boil. Okay, can you see now, guys? It's been boiling for just a few minutes, and now it's loosened. So that slippery nature, it's out from the ogbono. So the ogbono, it's going on. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Don't you just like what you see, guys? If this is your first time of coming across my channel, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for joining me today. So this is my bitter leaf. It's actually dry because I was still expecting the fresh one, so I just bought the dried one here in Qatar. So it's still the same taste. The only difference is it's not a fresh one, it's a dried one. So but anyway, I still get the bitter taste. Guys, try using bitter leaf in your ogbono if you haven't done that. It's even lasts longer than the one you use normal leaf, and I love it because that bitter taste is there, the spicy taste is there. So guys, that's what I really love about using bitter leaf in my soup. and it's a wrap, guys. See, the ogbono soup is ready. I'm just going to just dish out a few bits for you guys to see how it looks. See, it's not too slippery. I didn't mix anything else like ladyfinger. If you want to see how I did the other one with the ladyfinger, do check out the other video on my channel. Yes, guys, it's so good, like so super duper yummy. Yes, so yummy. Wow. Moving on to the palm nut soup. Can you see my tin palm fruit extract? This is what I'm going to be using. It's a sharp dish, very sharp, guys. And this is the spice I'm going to use, the stick and the seed. Yeah, so this soup is mostly the ones they use the seed for is indigenous to the Urobo people, the Delta states, Urobo side of Nigeria. Yes, so I'm putting in the extract. I already had this one in my freezer, so I was just trying to finish it up. Yeah, so there's no time for me to start to sieve and all of that. I just take as much as I can and I let the other one go. So I had to even open a new one to add to it because this wasn't enough for me. Yeah, so all I need to do is the meat. You remember I cooked a lot of meat before, so I just divided them just to make a little bit of everything in this particular recipe. And guys, it was like for a whole more than 1 week I didn't cook something else because I don't have a lot of time on my hands, but I can't afford not to cook for my family as well, right? Yeah, so it's been boiling for a while. Boiling. Can you see that? So it's looking all good, guys. So good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna incorporate them together and then I add other condiments. Yes, so like the crayfish, I blended it with that spice. Okay, so the crayfish and that seed, that black seed you saw earlier, are together in what I am stirring in now. Yes, so I'm just going to stir in together before I bring in my fish. Guys, I'm also using catfish for this. I just had a little bit of everything in the freezer. Why waste it? Yeah. Right, that is my dried catfish. Remember I told you in the other soup also I just brought them out and started dividing it. This is what happens when I'm trying to use up everything or almost everything I have in bite sizes, like little sizes in the freezer. I try as much as possible to empty it before I do my shopping again. So it's been boiling. I'm gonna let it cook for a while so that it can thicken, but closing it like this may not thicken or make it thicken on top. I don't want it too thick. That's why I close it so that water can go back, the steam can go back inside the soup. Yeah, see, it's become thickened now after about 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm adding the fish, the catfish. This one is a fresh catfish. Guys, what do you think about this soup? Give me your comment too. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Do me that favor by subscribing. Click the subscribe button and turn on the bell button. Amazing recipes are on this channel, guys. Okay, right, it's been boiling for a while now. It's been cooking. So you must let the fish cook, but don't overstir because it could break the catfish in there. So I just let it sit and slide in for a while. That's what I did. Now this is the active ingredient. One of the leaf I use is called beletete. It's only the south people that can understand this leaf. Beletete. I think the Bendel states, the Benin people as well, they use it, but this is originally from the Urobo side in Nigeria. Yes, it's about the texture I want. I'm just trying to check, but I'm still gonna let it cook because of that fish. The fish needs to cook properly, guys. Don't just put in a fish and let it go out. See, I'm adding a little bit of water because I found that it was too thick and I want that fish to cook very well. Yeah. Wow, guys, the aroma in the kitchen. Ah, you guys can understand when you see someone cooking like this. Like, just imagine how my whole kitchen and the whole house would just smell like amazingly, traditionally, beautifully. In fact, I have no English to qualify it, but it was like everybody's what they were just waiting for the food. That they were waiting. What is she cooking? They didn't know I was making food in bulk. By the time it came off, they had to like, oh, which one am I gonna choose now? What am I gonna eat? And yes, the banga soup is ready. The palm nut soup is ready. This one we use it to eat with. You can, because of the spice in there. For me, I don't naturally like to use it for rice. There is another recipe for rice, which I'm going to do very soon. Yes, now I'm moving on to the third soup, which is the final one for this day. Yeah, so I'm going to be making the vegetable soup the Calabar way. So the Calabar way entails that I don't have to use water. Yeah. Now my meat is going to cook. I just separated the meat because I don't want to mix it up and then I'm unable to separate. Yeah. But I cooked the other two together because I know I was going to do them together as well. So I cooked them together, and then I had to go ahead to put the stockfish because the stockfish are divided by with the other two soup. So I put in a fresh one so it can cook. Look at that big head, guys. The head is really nice, very nice. And then I have the dry fish, which I used earlier. Now I'm going to blend in some tomato, crayfish, chili, and all of that. I'm going to blend them in together because that is what I'm going to use to as my frying base. With the palm oil, I'm going to use that. So I'm just putting the crayfish. I'm going to put some chili, some onion. Guys, do what's best for you. I didn't have bell capsicum, the red capsicum, but I still prefer capsicum because tomato has a lot of water and sour taste, which I was trying to avoid, but I didn't have a choice because I was just picking up the things in my freezer. Yeah, so I use the fresh onion and then I use the tomato and then I'm gonna blend them together, and that's it before I start frying. So it's been cooking for a while, the protein. So I'm just going to remove the head and divide it. It's soft already. I'm just going to divide. I'll still have to fry it again, but I'm just going to divide it because I don't want to use everything. It's going to be too much for this quantity of soup that I want to make, the vegetable soup. Yes, I'm still gonna leave the meat to boil a while. And now I'm cutting my leaf. Guys, I naturally don't like to use so many kinds of leaf because so many my stomach doesn't tolerate a lot, like even in the family also. So usually in Qatar I cannot find the pumpkin leaf which we use in Nigeria, so I found an alternative which is the green leaf, but it's not the same species as in Nigeria. It's called chira leaf. This is what it's called here in Qatar, chira leaf. Yeah, so for those of you in Qatar, you can use just this one. Spinach here is not good. Yeah, so I'm done slicing. What I'm gonna do now is to steam. I'm going to steam it in this pot. I'm not adding water, I'm steaming off the water. Okay, so I'm just going to steam off the water so that I don't have a lot of water in my soup. Try doing this to your vegetable soup and you will find that your stomach will tolerate it. But trust me guys, it's if you have a lot of water from the leaf, if you don't steam off some of them, not like cooking and it becomes brown, it's still going to be leafy green, but I like to remove it. This is my process of controlling water in my soup when I'm making vegetable soup. So I started frying the ones, you remember what I blended together, then the onion, the tomato, and everything. I'm frying them now with my what do you call it, the palm oil. Yes, you have to fry it to be dry. If it were if you had capsicum, you don't need to. At this point, I added the stock fish and the black catfish, the dried catfish I had in the freezer, so I added them together, and that's my seasoning cube which I pressed together already. Yeah, I don't want to waste anything. And that is my locust beans, Iru to be precise. That's what they call it traditionally. The Yoruba people call it Iru, the Igbo people call it Ogiri. Some people call it Dawa Dawa. So there are so many names to this, but guys, that's a traditional taste of that soup. It's really, really yummy. It's really yummy. So now, bit by bit, I'm going to add the vegetable. Okay, just have a look and learn on how I add it. I'm not adding it one time. I'm just gonna add it bit by bit. Yeah, but I'm being very careful not to overcook the leaf. Okay, everything is in there before I started adding the leaf together. Everything have been incorporated. Do not start to put your leaf before you start to put your Maggi. Whatever you're frying, fry first and put it together before you add your leaf. Okay. So the other leaf is gonna come in now. Everything else will come in now. Yes, so that the soup can wrap up, because I don't want to overcook. I don't want to lose the nutrient in this soup. Guys, you need to try this recipe, and thank you so much for sticking around until now. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate this. Thank you so much. I do hope that you learned something, not just coming to watch. I hope that you learned, you were able to pick up something from this recipe, and I hope that you tried it out and let me know what your thoughts are. Yes, and that's it, guys. So the soup is ready. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Lick your screen. Oh, other kings, avoid me. Oh. Even though this is a throwback, please don't come and ask me for this soup. Oh, please don't come and say, Mama, come and make this soup. Yes, guys, so it's a wrap for this soup. It's a wrap. Lovely, 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 lovely. Look at that. The color is maintained. The leafy green, it's there. And the taste is amazing. Guys, which swallow do you like to eat this with? I personally ate this with fufu. Trust me, I was not looking for weight in this part. I personally ate this with fufu, guys. It's so yummy. Aww. Right, so we've come to the end of this video. Look at that, guys. I was able to do all of this in a go, like straight up 1.5 hours or 1.45 minutes. 1 hour 45 minutes, I was able to do all of this. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of you. Until next time, it's me, BUZZYBee Veralise. Bye.